Okay, I don't know what my phone doing, but y'all, it's a glare. Sorry, there's nothing I can do about the glare because it's just the way the lights are. Anywho, I'm about to get in on these feed-ins on myself. So it's been like a while since I've done feed-ins on myself. Like when I say a while, I mean some years. I haven't done my own feed-ins in a really long time. Hence why I haven't had any feed-ins in a really long time. But when I do my own, I like to add in the hair from both sides, top and bottom, to kind of make my braids thick. Cause I like thick braids. I mean, I'm a thick girl, so I like my braids the same. Only problem is I normally start over because I don't like how they end up looking initially. Again, I don't like how that started. And this hair just all the way tangled. Oh, that's what happened to it. Okay. Where the fuck did that come from? Okay. Anywho, let me. By the way, I just have on like some braiding gel, and it's not gel. My hair, I'm natural. My hair has been washed, blow dried, and flat ironed. It's actually like 2 or 3 day old hair. What's today? Wednesday, 3 day old hair. I just did it on Sunday. But see, even though like you can't see the where I start, I still add in hair on that like first turn. Let's see why Crystal stick this shit in her back pocket. There's like nowhere else for you to hold it. She's gonna walk in here while I'm doing this and be like, "Bitch." Like, I was bored. That's over here falling asleep. Let me work. But I figure I'll post this and we'll see. I wish I could get a better light. I wish I had a better light. Then these braids would look better, or you can see them better. But you know, when you first start out, you gotta work with what you got. This is all I can afford. My phone and the shop lights. I have no spotlights. You know what? She do got a spotlight. I don't know if it'll work out though. There we go. Put her hair on down. See, I'm not really tripping on the links or nothing right now because I'm gonna make this braid long as shit. Cause I got a whole rack. My phone won't let me play music. It just won't let me be great. I was gonna add some red in here. Then I decided against it. No red. I got a weave knot. There we go. Now that I'm far enough along, I think I can just go with just adding underneath. In a couple more turns. I already don't like this braid gel because it's turning white. I was just trying it to see if I wanted to put this in my client's head. There. This thing down. be slinging my head back. Y'all excuse the dramatics. So where the fuck did this just get added in at? I just put out a whole section that was supposed to be secure in my head. And it was just like a chilling. That was supposed to go right there. We're gonna see how this looks in a second. Oh, I see why. I see why I didn't make it. And by now I have doubled all of these because my hair is so thick. Just to make them thicker. Now I'm gonna do the individual ones again. Let's see, for my braid, I added it on both turns. So not only is my braid thicker, but it's going to be longer. I'm still adding in. Now I got this tapered hair. I'm gonna work my way to the bottom. So it kind of hurt a little bit. But you see how fat my braid is? I like my braids nice and thick because I got really thick hair anyway. So I want my braid to look nice and thick. And then I added on the taper ends. So I'm gonna have to thin these out. They'll start to thin on their own. I'm gonna dip these too. I get tired of doing my hair, and I don't like putting heat on my hair. So I've been saying for like the last 2 weeks, oh, I'm gonna do some feed-ins, and I never did them. I actually wanted my braid a lot longer than this. I wanted it down my ass, but my husband would consider this extra. I'm being a little bit extra. Plus with feed-ins are so simple. They quick and easy. You can dress this shit up. It can look really formal or it can look super casual. Which I thought that man was gonna walk through this door. I was like, this ain't lap tech. This ain't the barbershop. This ain't none of that. Do you hear me? None of that. This the beauty salon. Boy, why did I do this so long? One nice long braid. See what it looks like. Okay. That actually looks pretty good. Slick that shit down. It's loose shit from this side. Now for this other braid. I said if I was gonna be ratchet, be like, oh, this a new style. No, I'm not ratchet though. This is not a style at all. But because this side has more hair in the front, I'm more than likely going to end up using the whole rack I have over here. And then some. So we finna see. But what I am going to do is create another little part. And I'll be honest, I don't know how I braid upside down, but I do. So like I did with the other one, I start feeding it in immediately. Like I don't do no, I watch some YouTube videos where they're like, oh, do a turn, do a whole turn. No, I start feeding it in right away because I don't like when you feed and then you gotta try to blend the natural braid with the feed in. Like it's a feed in, just feed the shit in. And since I want it to be smaller, you see I'm not doubling up each side. Now because I'm braiding upside down and it's me, it's like not my homegirl doing this shit. My little, maybe not, it's not even a knot, but it's like not gonna be a super tiny braid right there. It's kind of gonna be fat and it's gonna look like I did it myself, which I'm fine with that because I did it myself. I ain't pay for this shit. This shit is for the free. See? It's not how it would look if I did it on somebody. If I did it on somebody, that shit would be so clear. But I'm doing it on me. I don't know, for a long time, like after I got my license, before I got licensed, couldn't tell me I wasn't colored in these braids, you know? But ever since I got licensed, it's like I've been second guessing my talent, my ability, and braiding was the first thing I learned how to do. My mama bragged on my braids, so braiding is what I know I'm good at. It's definitely a niche for me because I can braid my ass off. It don't take long for me to learn like the new techniques. I catch on pretty quick to the trends. It's just a matter of getting, you know, the clientele in. And to fill your chair, sometimes you just got to do this shit to yourself and rock this shit yourself. Which is why it's like I've been wanting to model just to do 2 bomb ass feed-ins on. I want 2 bomb ass feed-ins, so I am my own model, bitch. Because I'm quick to toss my real hair up into 2 braids anyway. I'm so quick to do that shit. When I don't feel like doing my hair, toss that shit up into 2 feed-ins, or not 2 feed-ins, just 2 regular cornrows and call it a day. Just because I can. Just because a bitch got hair like that. Y'all, I got hair 4 days. I can give this shit away. And then you see, I like mine's close because I got a big ass head. But same with this one, like I like it thick. But since there's more hair being used on this side, more of my natural hair, I don't have to add in on both sides like I did over here for it to come out the same. And when I get right here, I still like doing the double because my hair, like I said, my hair's flat ironed, so it don't feel as thick as it would if I had just did a blowout. If it was just a blowout, then I'd still just be doing one side, but whatever. No, that's not thick enough. Okay, there we go. Gotta feel it. I think I feel it. Crystal gonna come back and be like, bitch, what the fuck you done did? My whole head. Do you hear me? Doing hair to yourself is like singing. You know how you gotta make faces to get that sound to come out? You gotta make faces to get them fingers through. Cause I have this braid gel everywhere. All back here. What amazes me is how my hands have been doing this shit so long, they just know what to do. They just know, you know? My hands are like, this is easy. I can do this in my sleep. I'm glad, hands. I'm glad. Sometimes it just feels good to have something different done to your hair. Change up the game. My husband gonna like it. But it ain't much he don't like that I do in my hair. Now I'm gonna see with this braid. It's just shit in there. And see, the tapered hair is shorter than the rest of the hair, so it's not making it any longer, but it's keeping my braid thick. And then when it does get to the end, it just makes it easier to braid all the way down because the ends are already tapered. When they're not tapered, you just get some thinner shears and thin that shit out. Because this ain't 1990 nothing. We ain't burning no ends, that shit stank. If we was burning ends, I would not wear feed-ins ever. It's kind of why I quit doing box braids. But now, I bet you can get box braids and ain't even gotta worry about it. They just dip them hoes. I remember the first time I saw somebody do that, I was like, ain't they gonna come down? Y'all just spent all this money, y'all hair just gonna come down? And it was like, you were so slow. You stuck in 1990 if you think that that hair is gonna come down. I was trapped in time. Is this long enough? Okay. You know, I gotta make sure. Because if it's not, what I do is add some more and then cut it up with the thinning shears to get the length right. Because I got the width. They're the same. It feels so good to feel a thick braid. And see, this is more realistic. Like, when you get two braids and you have hair like I have, it should be thick. I have people be like, I don't want it too thick. You have thick hair. What do you mean you don't want it too thick? Don't you want it to look natural? Or you want it to look like you got what you've done? I just want to look like my big honey, which was my dad's grandma. No, that was my dad's great grandma. Because she was Indian. Now, I don't want to be her height because she was like 4'9", 4'10". But she used to have these two long braids. Celebrate your culture. And even when my hair was longer, I used to always wear two braids. Now they stopped like here. My braids stopped like right here. When it was my hair. So clearly it wasn't like this thick all the way down. But if my braids stopped right there, you best believe they was not no flimsy little braids. They was full. Now I'm gonna have to go slick that. Once I slick it, what's so beautiful is once you slick it, you're like pretty much good. I think I'm good. Okay. Then I'm gonna do like I would if I was a client. Sit my ass under the dryer. Dip these ends. Simple as that. Okay. Now for the slickage. see how my hair is frizzing. Oh, don't worry. That's good. About to be handled. One sec. Dirty Diana. Oh. Dirty Diana. Oh. I was looking for the neck wraps. I guess we don't have none. But I need some. Let me tie this up. Okay, just gonna tell me like, bitch, you using up all my shit. Okay. So seriously, there are no wraps. But I want y'all to come with me on a little journey. Oh, first, I don't know if y'all was able to see, but look. Just come through. Okay. Anywho, shit. It's already starting to stick. Let me see if she got something back here. I don't see nothing of that nature. She's seriously out. I ain't when nothing be in the bathroom. Maybe she stuck it in a drawer. Your cabinet. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. I mean, I don't need it. I'll tie my hair down tonight, but I do need to dip my shit. And you're gonna fill this kettle up with some water. So let the kettle. I have to be careful dipping my own hair. It's not the safest thing to do. In the meantime, well, okay, so I kind of do want those things because they molded my hair down. Let me sit under the dryer anyway. Just because I want it to dry and get hard. Oh, this air feels good on my head. This is what happens when you don't have clients for a day. I'm not here busy. When am I going to have time to do this? Who's going to do this to my hair when I'm super booked? And I can't even get in. Oh, there go the warm air right there. Come through. I'm like one of the only people I know that like getting under the dryer. But this is going to be so bad. And I didn't want my braids short. I like my shit long. I have people be asking for longer hair, but don't bring me enough hair. Grab an extra bag. I tell you how much to bring. That'll get you like regular length. If you want it longer, you gotta bring more hair. Especially if you want it thick. Because if you want it thick, that means you want me to feed in from both sides. Like I did. If you want it thick, you need me to feed it in from top to bottom. This little shit is gonna drive me crazy. It's gonna tuck you away. You keep popping up. We're gonna let it make it because that's my hair. But yeah, I mean, so for 2 braids, if you want it thick and long, like this, it's a whole pack of expression hair and a half. And this isn't even very long. You would need 2 whole packs of expression hair. And your hair has to be at least 4 inches long. Can't do nothing with nothing else. We're not gonna make a miracle happen. Small victories happen every day, but that's not one of them. If it's just, I'm not saying it can't get braided. It can. I'm just not gonna braid it. Crystal's not gonna braid it. Not into 2 feed-ins. I've done shorter in like 5 feed-ins. that's really pushing it still. Like you need like 6, 7, or 8. You need more feed-ins because the braids don't need to be that thick or that long. Because my hair is 4 inches, but my hair, because it's shorter, it don't lay. Like it'll stick up. It's these little flyaways and stuff that we have to hide and mold and you know, convince to behave for us, which is why. Like if you got hair that's 2 inches, it's gonna be sticking up all throughout here, and it won't even make it into the braid. So that's the reason. And because we don't want to be responsible for taking out your edges. So if you don't have edges, feed-ins aren't a really good protective style for you. If you don't have strong edges, first, my suggestion is to let's treat your hair. Let's see what your hair needs. If you're a relaxed girl, for all my relaxed girls, that's perfectly fine. If you don't have edges, but you're not ready to get rid of the relaxer, let's look at what our options are. Back in the day, women had their hair because they would come to the shop and they got a lot of roller sets, they got pin curls, they got freezes, finger waves, stuff like that, while their hair was relaxed. So it's stuff that it would cover up edges, but it wasn't putting any tension on their edges. So their edges were able to grow and mature and be strong. So when they wanted to get those dookie braids back then, them micro braids and all that shit, and them cornrows, when they wanted to get those styles or extensions or whatever that cause stress on the scalp, stress on the hair, then they were able to. Their hair was a lot stronger, their hair was a lot healthier, relaxed, and natural. The thing is now is we are an instant gratification generation. So if we have short hair, we want long hair like yesterday. So we keep weaves in our hair, which is causing, it smothers the scalp, your scalp can't breathe. It causes your hair to thin because you're killing the follicles, you're killing the cells, you're killing the base where the hair grows from. Same with braids. If we continuously get braids will grow your hair. Don't get it twisted. Braids will help with hair growth, but you can't wear braids 365 days a year and expect your hair to grow. You have to be responsible and moderate with your braids. Like, I haven't had feed-ins in a couple of years. I had box braids earlier this year. Well, they were called single braids because they weren't even in boxes. The Africans did me some single braids earlier this year when I had my baby. And I kept them in too long because I could tell where it was affecting my edges. Like, when I took them down, I was like, why am I bald? Knowing damn well I'm not nowhere near bald. Okay. See, like all these, the reason why we say we need your hair longer, because you see how this is sticking up, or how it could be. Even with 4 inches, my hair does that. So. It's dry, go off. Now it's just a matter of this being long enough or warm enough. No, I didn't turn it off. I got to be more careful. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do next is dip it in the hot water, because right now it's kind of stiff. It ain't moving like I want it to. It ain't doing nothing. This is the stiffest fucking braid ever. Anyways, it won't be stiff like that no more. It'll still be thick, but it won't be super stiff. Y'all, I love these lashes. They give me so much light. Let me go get a fucking towel. No. Stay the fuck on. Stay on. Okay. It's being childish. So now, I do need to sit you down. Let's sit you down here. Let me go get this is the kettle. So you can see the steam. I'm going to insert braid numero uno in. Actually, move some shit out the way. I'm going to have the counter assist me. I should probably have on like a cape or something of that nature, but I don't, because my ass is hard-headed. I'm a Taurus. I don't listen to shit or nobody. I shouldn't be like that, but I'm honest. As my husband, he will agree that my ass is hard-headed. Okay. I'm going down, y'all. See? Stick it all the way in. And then you can start to bring it up. But when I start to bring it up, I need to be drying it off at the same time. Because this shit is hot when it's wet. That's what I'm talking about. Now, I'm just too nervous to go up any further. But typically, I would go up further, up to about here. And it's hard when, even as a client, and you know your stylist ain't gonna burn you. But even as a client, it's hard to take that steam, because a lot of steam comes off of this kettle. And then for my little people, I just tell them, like, I sit them up how they are on the chair, how I need them, and then I tell them, lean all the way back for me, be really still, because I don't want to burn you. They start to get nervous. Like, baby, I'm not going to burn you. Don't you worry. My kids know. But my other little people, my other little clients, I'll be having to reassure them. Okay. And we're done. So, why did it get blurry? Okay. So, okay. Having too much fun in the shop by myself. But these are my two braids. My Native American self has two little long, thick, beautiful braids. I needed some thread, you know, to go through there. Turn up. And that's how I do my feed-ins on my hair. Depending on if I want them thicker or not. I'm pretty sure I rambled in this video, but I kind of don't care. It's my little how-to video. Again, like, for those of you trying to grow your hair, whether it's relaxed or natural, braids are great protective styles. Just make sure you give yourself a break, give your hair a break every now and then. And if you have a stylist, for the in-between time, go to that stylist. If all you have is a braider, ask your braider if she's fully licensed, if she's a full cosmetologist, and go to her for the in-between time. Because trust me, in every stylist that has a cosmetology license wants you to have hair. We can't work if you don't have hair. We're not barbers. We don't get paid to do razor shaves and all that stuff. So, I mean, go to your stylist. Ask your stylist if she can help you maintain your hair, grow your hair. If you don't want to continually get braids, Get roller sets, get twist outs, like get silk presses, like get something that'll give your hair a break. If you're gonna put heat on it, make sure that they're using heat protectant, that what they're shampooing it in is not just conditioning it, but it's also adding the protein back into the hair that you're losing from going long periods of time without having it cared for consistently. Sew-ins are a great protective style. Crochets are great protective style. Feed-ins are great protective style. Box braids are great. But it's also great to wear your own hair. I encourage everybody to wear their own hair as often as they can. If you don't know how to style your natural hair, but you want to rock your natural hair, go to your stylist, look on Pinterest, show them, find a picture of a natural hairstyle like an updo or something of that nature, and send it to your stylist. Have your stylist recreate said hairstyle, and then go from there. Once you find a hairstyle, because it's one you should be able to wear up, and then especially for twist outs, when you take it down, it looks so pretty, and you can still wear it for a couple days. You can stretch that style out for a week or 2 weeks, and then go back to your braids, and then go back to your sew-ins or quick weaves or whatever. But just know that their hair is very versatile, natural and relaxed. We can do tons of stuff with our hair. Take advantage of that. Anyways, these are my 2 feed-in braids. Peace.